Hey, what's up guys, this is Gob, account takeover video on Mr. Dench Bobo's account. Don't do this. Don't do it, man. Don't botch up your great hole if you can avoid it. Now, I'll be real, man. I've seen much worse great holes than this. We've done a lot of account takeover videos, man. I've seen rank 10 attack nodes as like the first choice. I've seen people dumping all of their points into accuracy, except they maxed out like the void accuracy node first for just, they've got like one accuracy, they've got like one cold hat on the entire account that's benefiting from that, you know. But in this video, we're going to be talking about how to build out your great hole, what to focus on prioritizing first and why, and we're going to be touching on how to do it bloody quickly, or at least do it as quickly as you possibly can, right? On Mr. Dench Bobo's account, we've got to fix up some champion builds here, so we're going to be getting to that somewhere around like the middle of the video as well, because you know what? We've got like the beginnings of what could be a good little go first style arena team. We're going to be suggesting some arena team archetypes that you can build early on your account to get you firing in classic arena and get you farming those medals nice and fast. However, we've got an apothecary, 200 speed. We've got a Kaima, 180 speed. We've got a Valerie at 250 speed. Valerie, I love you, darling. And you are a racy kind of gal. Not in that way, god damn it. But, I mean, we can't have the speed gear on a Valerie, you know what I'm saying? So let's get to it, shall we, man? Before we do, if you're looking to create a new raid account, make sure to get that done right bloody now, because the Michelangelo login rewards freebie is about to disappear from the game for forever, okay? So, yeah, what are you doing? Click on the beginner promo link down below this video and use that link to create a new raid account right now, man. Even if it's just a reserve account, okay? It's a triple legendary stat. Take advantage of it. Have it as a backup account if you want. I don't know. Click on the link below this video, man, and use that link to create your new raid account. It's going to get you Basilius Varanus as your day 1 start, a legendary champion, as well as 3 free epics as you level up your account. You'll then get Michelangelo from the login chase, and then you can enter beginner promo code on day 1 of that new account, Desert Queen, to grab yourself to Hanorach on day 1 of that new account as well, man. You may as well, and yeah. So when it comes to building your very first arena team inside of Raid Shadow Legends, you're looking for some very, very simple rules and some very, very simple tools to take into Classic Arena, right? The goal, okay, is to, which this account has done, so credit to this account, man. The goal is to hit gold rank inside of Classic Arena basically as fast as possible, okay? And it might be doable way quicker than you think, usually like a month or two. It's like quite doable to do this on a new account. At least that was my experience on my free-to-play account, which is like 7 or 8 months old at this point. It can happen quicker than you think, as long as you're building the right tools in the early game of your account. And ideally, you can get up to like, you know what I'm saying? Like gold 3-ish is a great place to be after, you know, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months. It's very account dependent, isn't it? But the higher up in gold rank you can get, the more medals you are farming inside of Classic Arena per win, right? You're actually getting more resources per win, which is great because you're going to need those resources, and especially the gold resources, to actually max out your great hole. So getting to gold rank quickly is a big, big deal. And so the tools you want to bring into Classic Arena, it's really quite simple, man. It's really quite simple. We're going to talk about how to set up the team and all of that. You want to build a go first style arena team. What does that mean, right? It means that you want a champion as the team leader of the team who has a arena speed aura, or at least a speed aura that's active in all battles. You are also going to need a 10-meter booster champion, and this is going to be the fastest champion in your team. You want an AoE decreased defense champion, and then you want at least one champion in the team that's going to be the slowest champion in the team that's going to come in with an attack all enemies skill, a nuker, someone who's just going to blast everybody down. And that's it. Those are the very, very basic ingredients that you need to bring into a go first style Classic Arena squad. Now, this account happens to have a Prince Kaima who does bring a 10-meter fills the 10 meter of all allies except Kaima by 20%. He can be our 10-meter booster champion on his A3 skill, and he brings a speed aura active in arena battles, 30% speed aura. Great. Okay, the Kaima can do the job for us on this account. Alternatively, we could just have a very, very fast apothecary who doesn't bring the speed aura, so he does lack that. Ideally, we can bring the speed aura from a different champion, ideally, but again, he brings increased speed buff as well as 10-meter fill by 15%, okay? This is going to be the fastest champion on your arena team. They are going to ensure that your team goes first, hence the go first style arena team, right? If you don't have an apothecary or a Kaima or whatever, don't worry, man, don't cry. You can just use Haikatoon. Like, I built like a 250, 240 speed Haikatoon or something within the first, like, couple months of my free-to-play account. kicked everybody's ass and got to gold in Classic Arena very, very quickly. It wasn't really too much trouble. It was only like gold 1 or something, but it's doable quite fast. Ally speed aura in all battles by 19%. Okay, fine, good enough. She can beat the speed aura lead, and again, she brings that 10-meter boost. Even better, if you can just make progress towards Arbiter relatively quickly in your account, she will almost always become your go-to arena speed lead on basically every account inside a raid for at least some time in that account, you know. 30% speed aura, big old 10-meter boost of 30% on her A3 skill. Next champion is going to be the decreased defense champion. For our team, it's going to be Michelangelo. He's not booked, sadly. All of the books in this account went into the UDK, which is fine. We'll get good value out of UDK over time. But yeah, Michelangelo brings 60% version of decreased defense, then he applies a debuff spread effect, spreading that debuff to everybody else. A super free and accessible option for decreased defense is of course going to be the campaign farmable rare champion, who can be found in level 9 of the campaign. You just farm campaign stages, you'll eventually get drops of War Maiden. She can do this job just fine. Attacks all enemies on an A3, 100% chance when fully upgraded of placing that decreased defense debuff. Important stuff. And again, this decreased defense champion has to be the second fastest champion on the team. They've got to land that decreased defense debuff before your nuker comes on in, which I guess is going to be the third role that we cover. This could be any direct damage dealer that's bringing any kind of attack all enemy skills. The Ronda could do it on this account. Honestly, the Kale can do just fine, and you can probably hit gold with a Kale as your nuker without too much trouble, as long as the team is well built and you've got enough accuracy and stuff and enough speeds to be landing the decreased defense, to be going first in these arena games. And for the fourth and final champion on your squad, you can run something like a Reviver champion, just to show things up in case you don't kill everybody straight away. You need to recover a little bit. You can build a Reviver. You can throw a champion in to the squad like a UDK, who's going to bring all kinds of extra survivability to the team, just in case you fail to get the kill. You could just run double damage dealers, like, and just go all in for the kill. Either way, in the final analysis, a team on this account is going to look a little bit something not like this. The miscreated monster is a big mismatch in this team. We can get him in the sea and forget all about him. We can go ahead and put the Ronda in this team. We could run the Kill in this team. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is that your speed aura lead champion is your team leader. Okay, you would be astounded at how many people get this wrong. Okay. Most Raid Shadow Legends players are very, very casual. Most Raid Shadow Legends players are not watching YouTube videos. Most Raid Shadow Legends players never look up a guide in their lives, okay? And just play like 10 minutes a day on the mobile device. They set up a crappy defense team and they forget about it, and it's whatever. Like, it just whatever, right? They just don't consider what they're putting as the team aura lead. For example, right here, this team might look pretty bloody strong. Ooh, God, Alice, Lemonisi, blah, blah. We've got like a bunch of legendaries. We've got like an Empowered and an Awakened Morag. Oi, 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 this team could totally kick our ass. Except, no, it couldn't. It doesn't matter if they have a bit more team power than us. Like, we don't care about that. It doesn't matter how strong these champions are. If we go first, we're just going to kill them all. You know, like, it doesn't make any difference. They're never going to get to attack anyway. So, like, it doesn't matter how much damage that these guys are threatening. You don't need to worry about incoming damage if you kill everything, right? That's a good lesson for life or something. But what we're going to go ahead and do is actually rework some of the builds on these champions, man. Because, again, can't be having the Valerie being the fastest champion on this account, man. What are we talking about here, man, Mr. Bobo? You know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is I've already gone ahead and basically planned out a build for the Kaima, which the build for the Kaima is steal the Valerie's clothes and wear them. Ooh, there's something a little bit perverse about this, man, but whatever, we're going to do it anyway. He's a demon, right? He's up to some nasty things. So we're going to go ahead and also slam on a couple of chronophage accessories, right? Why the chronophage accessories? What's the big deal? I'll tell you the big deal, right? Chronophage and pinpoint accessories give 10% speed on the 2 set, right? This is why you got to farm the event dungeon. Even if you can only farm like bloody stage 15 or something of the event dungeon, do a bit of farming of the event dungeon, bro. Get some even just 5-star quality accessories like this. Get those on. Speed is the best stat inside of Raid Shadow Legends, and we're going to get to boost up our Kaima all the way from 180 speed to 253. Okay, this is an enormous upgrade for the Kaima. And with the 30% speed aura as our aura lead, giving him even more speed boost, he is going to go first against like 90% of teams inside of Classic Arena in low gold. By the time we get to like gold 3 or something, okay, fine. He's going to be up against a lot of arbiters and stuff, and they're probably going to have a bit more speed than him, and, you know, he's going to start to struggle eventually, but for a long while at least, dude, Kaima's base speed is only 93. That's really low, isn't it? That's really strange. Like, Apothecary has a base speed of 101. That's kind of insane, man. That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize that Kaima's base speed was so low, man. Still, whatever. Doesn't matter. Another thing we're going to do on the Kaima is we're just going to forget all about his accuracy, to be honest. This account is too early on to be specializing Kaima to try and do too many jobs at once. We have limited supplies. We've got to make sure that we're not spreading ourselves too thin. We're just going to build him for the job of being an arena nerd, you know. I'm going to go ahead and throw a journal on the Kaima as well, whereas heals and 10 meter increased effects applied to allies are boosted by 15%. This is great to have. I'm going to upgrade it just a little bit, just to further increase that 10 meter boost as well. Honestly, Journal of Necrotus is like low-key an epic quality relic. It's just cosplaying as a rare relic. It's very, very good. We can also go ahead and do we even need to slam this on? Nah, because Kaima doesn't increase his own 10 meter. Whatever, dude. Journal is a good upgrade for the Kaimi. And honestly, once we get him up to rank 6 as well, we can also get a banner on the Kaima also, and that could be, you know, ideally a couple of speed rolls coming in from banners as well, with banners being the only accessory type inside of Raid that can actually have speed as a substat roll. So be looking out for speed rolls on your banners. Get your 10 meter booster as the fastest champion on your account, pretty much. Next up, we've got the Mikey build, which I don't mind the Mikey build too much other than the missing crit rate. And so let's see if we can get him in crit damage gauntlets. We've got some pretty good crit rate pieces on this account, so I wonder if we can just get him to 100% crit rate and get crit damage gauntlets on this guy instead of attack percent. Well, would you looky here, man. So we're going to lose a bit of defense on our Michelangelo, but I've actually been able to get him in a relentless set. He's running at 184 speed, so a bit faster than before, which is important. He's going to be faster than the nukers on the team, remember, because our Michelangelo is going to be our decreased defense champion going into Classic Arena. So that's important. His crit rate is going to be 98%, almost there. Crit damage is going up by a whole bunch. Accuracy is going to be about the same. This is a much superior build for the Mikey. He's going to be doing a lot more work for us, and this should be the next champion that we fully legendary book as well, by the way, because again, the UDK is already booked. I don't think we're going to mess too much with the UDK's build, honestly. We could try and fix his accuracy, but we're a bit limited on supplies on this account. Then we've got the likes of our damage dealers. We've got the Ronda right here. Again, very low crit rate. Very low crit rate, man. We've got to go ahead and fix this up. Again, she's going to be slower than the Mikey. Not too slow, right? To the point where she's going to struggle to get a turn in Arena, but she's going to be our main damage dealer in Arena. We might actually try out the kill, to be honest, but this is a build I planned out a little bit earlier on for the Ronda. She's got all kinds of room to grow here in terms of speed as well as attack, because these pieces, and crit damage, because these pieces are not upgraded fully, and I don't want to pull the trigger on upgrading these on the account, because again, it's a bit low on supplies, but this is going to be the new Ronda build. She's a little bit slow at 160. You know, it's fine. We'll also go in and just tune up the kill build as well. I just built this one off camera just now because I saw that its accuracy needed fixing, so I just paused recording there real quick in order to get this done. His speed's going to get improved. You know, the defense is about the same, blah, blah, blah. Accuracy is going to go way up, which is great. 90 accuracy is nowhere near enough for what the kill needs to be landing his poisons in dungeons and stuff. Honestly, maybe the kill would do fine as the nuker in this Arena team as well, to be fair. But let's go ahead and equip this up on the Kael, which I swore that I would never call him that again after that infamous trailer. But okay, you know what, man? I think our builds are well enough put together now where I'm pretty confident that we're going to absolutely mop the floor with this team. Honestly, instead of the UDK, we could just put the Kale in, you know. It is also important that when you're building your Arena team that you actually build the team in the team setup manager thing, which we are in right now. And the reason that you want to do this is so that you can actually plan out the skills and abilities that your team is going to use and in what order. So we need the Kaima to open up with this 10 meter boost. We need to make sure the Mikey always opens up with his decreased defense, the Kill always opens with his AoE, and the Ronda always opens with her attack all enemies as well. And again, once our account's a bit more developed, we can get like a stone skin set on the UDK, and we could have the UDK instead of the Kill, and that would work just fine as well. But I'm pretty sure that this team should be able to clap some cheeks without too much trouble, man. Present us with the cheeks, and let's see if we've got what it takes to clap them. So we get to go first because of the Kaima. There's the decreased defense, right? Then our big attack all enemies attacks come on in, and we lack in a little bit of damage. So we're actually going to take a little bit of counter blows here. This is just going to get better with time. more than anything. Only because our damage dealers are like 120% crit damage. Like very, very low. But again, this account is, you know, it's just the current state that this account is in. This team can only get stronger, right? Ooh, I wonder if we can beat a Fabian team, man. So like a team like this, like this might be a little bit rough. This might be a little bit rough. Honestly, it's tough to imagine that the Kale and the Ron, especially the Ronda, is going to be fast enough to actually even have time, even with the 10 meter boost, to contribute towards us trying to win this thing. And we've seen a Stone Skin set come out as well. Why did the Kale go before the why did the Kale go before the Mikey? That doesn't even make any sense. Okay, so we definitely lose this. All right. Okay, so the Kale's speed is 183 and the Mikey's speed is 184. But for whatever reason, the Kale's is like, yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, get out of the way, man. Let's just put one dinky little speed glyph on the Mikey's chest and just, you know, ensure that he's always gonna go before the Kale from now on. Team like this should be a pretty good challenge for us as well. I'm trying to go against teams that could be competitive against us. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pick like easy wins and stuff like that. So we're getting to go first, man. 10 meter boost, decreased defense comes out. And there you have it. We just get the one shot that we're looking for. I've got to say that Ronda's damage is so bad that she might as well not be a champion. It's really quite extraordinary how bad the Ronda's damage is. So that sucks a lot. If that A1 actually just did no damage. I mean, I know it's the passive on the... Oh my god, we're actually going to lose this. Okay, we're not going to lose this. Christ. Yeah, the Ronda's is doing like negative damage, man. We're better off with the UDK. Ronda, I tried, darling. I've never seen a Ronda in this game that I've been impressed by the way. I will say that. I don't want to be like sensationalist about it or whatever, but I'm just saying. Okay, let's go ahead and just get the UDK in instead. Yeah, let's throw it in against the squad. But you can see the idea behind the team, right? You're just trying to go first, get up the decreased defense, and then have your nukers come in and sort of do their thing, which the Kale is going to get to smack. And the Kale doesn't hit very hard. Again, it's like 120 or 130% crit damage or something on this Kale, and so he's actually weak hitting into a couple of... he's not weak hitting. He's just weak. That said, we still get enough at an advantage in the early turns, in just the first few turns of the fight, that we're going to be able to secure the win in this thing. It's going to take us a second, you know. And so with another win under our belt, yeah, this is how we do it. Again, like somebody here not running a speed or a lead, this guy's got a Mikage, man. This guy's been playing the game for a while, and he's setting his aura lead as an HP aura. Like, this is fresh meat. These are the kind of victims that you're looking to farm inside of Arena. Because look at how slow his team is. Like, just nobody's moving, nobody's doing anything, you know? We get to just go first and clap half of his team before he can even do anything. And then from here, the UDK should just kind of secure us the win from the stage on because, well, he's doing a lot more than the Ronda would be doing, you know? But he's just going to absorb some damage for the squad and make it so that we can take a punch. And so that's the team. Now, when it comes to ranking up your Great Hall, what are you looking to do in the Great Hall? First of all, you're upgrading your accuracy nodes first. The reason you're upgrading the accuracy nodes first is because, first of all, 80 accuracy, like a fully maxed out accuracy node, is worth 80 accuracy. That's basically a rank, like a fully upgraded rank 6 accuracy banner. That's insane. Like, that's insane value. Okay, resistance is like this as well. 80 resistance for a full node is a fully upgraded, like, resistance banner, you know? Very, very good. Not really comparable to the stuff like crit damage and stuff like... What's crit damage? 25% crit damage? First of all, crit damage is only useful on like 10 or 15% of champions inside of Raid. Like, not that many champions really want to build crit damage and like crit rate as a high priority stat. And 25%, that's less than an amulet. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that problem with accuracy. Accuracy also has the benefit of being useful on about 90% of champions in Raid. What do you need accuracy for? Any negative effect that you apply to an enemy that's not damage, 10 meter decrease. Decreased speed debuffs, stealing enemy buffs, that kind of thing. That all takes accuracy. That covers like 90% of champions in Raid, man. Level these 3 nodes first, okay? Most important. Why not the Void node? You probably don't have many Void champions. You know, Void Chads are very hard to get. So the Void one can come last. That's fine. Level these 3 first, right? After accuracy, some people recommend going straight into resistance. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I feel like resistance is one of those stats where it's bloody useless until it's not. until it's like the best stat in the game, which happens around like the mid game of Raid, where suddenly you can build high resistance teams into Hydra and stuff, and just never have your debuff stolen and stuff like that. And or if you're like competing in live arena and things like that, okay, fine, resistance becomes very, very strong. In the early game, resistance doesn't do a whole lot for you. So I'd actually recommend going into like HP first, or even defense first. I'd recommend going HP maybe. And spreading out some upgrades between defense and HP, and then going into some resistance. And right now on my own main account, I've actually got, I'm actually leveling them all at the same time. I'm like level 7 on all of my resistance nodes, all of my defense nodes, including the void ones, and HP. You know what I'm saying? I'm just leveling them all at the same time. All of the defensive ones are useful on everybody, right? Defense is a useful stat on everyone. Your nukers aren't going to do much damage into Hydra and Demon Lord and Chimera if they're dead, okay? So defensive stats are useful on everyone, right? Attack is probably like the worst. Crit damage is very, very good because crit damage is a great stat, but it's only good on a small percentage of champions like we talked about. Attack, it's like an even smaller percent of champions, and it's just lower impact than crit damage. So that's the kind of general order that you want to think about upgrading your Great Hall nodes in. Beyond that, again, just be hunting down non-speed or elite teams inside of Classic Arena, first and foremost. And that's really it. That's really it. That's all there is to it. Make sure that you're farming your arena games every single day. Maintain gold rank, or just get to gold rank as quickly as you can. Build this kind of team, and you really can't go far wrong. Again, the kills damage is bloody crap. His damage is just bloody rubbish. Like, he should be one-shotting basically everybody here. Or ideally, we just have a better nuker than the kill. We could even run a different decreased defense champion to the Mikey. Like, instead of Kale, run like a War Maiden or like an Ugo or someone who can play AoE, place AoE decreased defense, and have the Mikey as the nuker and have him open with his Kawabunga, you know, with his AoE skill, his attack all enemy skill, and he could be the damage dealer. That might actually be a better option than putting all of the best gear on the kill. That's a decision that you're going to make on your account if and when that time comes to sort of optimize your gear. Quick word of warning about this account, by the way. I like most of the champions that we've taken up to 50, and we're getting ready to take up to 6 stars. Like, most of them are fine. Don't 6-star Warden. Don't do it, man. You're better than that, man, Dench. You're better than that. How does this guy have anything above like a 2.5 everywhere in the game? Honestly, this is one of the worst epic champions in the game, and it's not close. Like, and he takes so many bucks, and he's got a 410 cooldown, attack all enemies, not even 100% land rate, weak version, decreased defense. Get him off my screen. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all did enjoy this one, man. This is how to max out your Great Hall relatively quickly, build a nice, easy, go first style arena team, and yeah. Hopefully it was helpful to any beginner players watching. You know what I'm saying, man? Thanks for stopping by, man. If you're looking to create a new raid account, make sure to get that done right now by using the beginner promo link. It's down below this video at the top of the description box, man. Use that link to create a new raid account for all of the freebies that you see on screen right now, and I am going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.